Hello, American Rod Shop family. Welcome back into American Rod Shop channel. This is your premier video magazine to find great cars for sale. Now, in tonight's video, I have for you 10 cars, and with the high cost of restoration going up every day, I think these cars are affordable enough to restore and bring back to beautiful life if you want to, or you can use them as daily drivers. Price range on these cars, I think the highest is $13,000, range all the way down to $8,000. So there's a good price match for the average guy, and you can afford these and still have enough room to restore them and drive them and make an investment into these cars if you wish to. So without further ado, now let's get into this video and look at these great cars. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention in the intro is that in tonight's video, we will be announcing who won the 1/48 scale 1957 Chevrolet two-door hardtop that we featured as giveaway in the last video. Plus, we'll be giving away some more items in tonight's video as well, and we'll draw for those in the next upcoming video. And got a lot of trivia questions for you. It's going to be a lot of fun, so stay tuned. Now, if you see any cars in these videos that you would like to check on, the information is over in this video's description. All you have to do is click on the word more right there in the title area. Once you do that, it will bring up the description. Then just scroll down till you see the car listed that you're interested in. Click on the link underneath that listing. At that point, it may ask you which server you want to open up with. Just choose the one that you normally use. Then it will take you straight to the ad where that car is at for sale. Unless that car is already sold, then it'll say that ad is no longer available. Number 1, 1969 Ford Galaxie, listed in Marion, Kentucky for $10,000.
All right, here we go. Interior, just a little bit of crack in there. Still gotta vacuum it out. The interior here, I do have the piece for the horn, the little clip to that is cracked, and that was before I purchased it. I gotta take all this stuff out. It's got the center console, clean all that. Back seat, no tears, just a little dirty. That's it. Just been sitting up in the shed for a while.
For sale is a red 1969 Ford Galaxie XL with a 390 motor and automatic transmission. The transmission was rebuilt in 2021 and has less than 100 miles on it since then. The car starts right up and runs and drives, but still requires some minor finishing touches. Although the paint isn't of the best quality, it looks good when polished. The vinyl top was newly installed and still looks fantastic. The original interior looks great with no damage. The seller has just spent over $1,600 on tune-up and some rewiring to ensure its dependability. The brakes are older but still work fine. The seller has invested over $10,000 in the car, but is now looking to build something new and is open to reasonable trades. The car has a clean title, and the seller is asking $10,000 or best offer for this 1969 Ford Galaxie XL. Be sure to check out our other great videos that we have posted. There are still a lot of great cars in those videos for sale. Plus, check out this last video we posted. You're not going to believe that vintage station wagon that's in that video. It's totally awesome. Number 2. 1967 Ford Mercury Cougar, listed in Dade City, Florida for $12,000. Take a look at this orange classic 1967 Ford Mercury Cougar that is available for sale that runs and drives very good. The car is powered by the original 289 cubic inch engine and an automatic transmission. The brand new black interior has been restored to its original style and looks amazing. Recently, it has received new parts such as a new water pump, a new power steering pump, and thermostat. All the glass is in good condition, and the electrical system is in perfect working order. The body is solid and straight, painted in a flat racing orange color, and has the cool classic pop-up headlights. However, there is a minor issue of slowly overheating that could be fixed by recoring the radiator. This car is a great example of a bare-bones American muscle car, and it is priced at only $12,000 or best offer. First trivia question up. What movie brought the DeLorean back to the public's attention? If you know that answer, drop it in comments for fun, We're going to check all these out at the end of the video. Number 3, 1962 Studebaker Lark station wagon, listed in Jefferson, Georgia for $9,800. Up for sale is this very rare 1962 Studebaker Lark Wagoneer with only 5,685 being produced that year. Driven only an original 126,000 miles, this is a good running and driving solid car. It is powered by the original 2.8 inline six, mated up to the original Flight-O-Matic transmission. This car has received new tires, new brakes, a new carburetor, a rebuilt starter, and a fresh tune-up. The original gray paint sports a light nice patina with no current rust issues. The floor pans have had some minor repairs at one point. The interior needs restoration but is very good and usable. This is a rare and fun, unique car that gets a lot of attention. No trades at this time. Serious inquiries only. Asking $9,800 or best offer for this 1962 Studebaker Lark Wagoneer. Let's see if you know number 2. What decade were convertibles at the peak of their popularity? And here are some hints. It's one of these. Now let's look at number 4. 1963 Ford Fairlane 500, listed in Brownsville, Tennessee for $7,500.
Trunk really ain't as long as it looks.
Up for sale is this green 1963 Ford Fairlane 500 with matching numbers. This is an all numbers matching car that is powered by the original inline 6-cylinder engine with manual transmission with 3 on the tree. The odometer shows 47,000 miles, but the seller is not able to confirm if that's the correct mileage. Lots of new parts have been added, such as a new carpet, new door panels, new Bluetooth radio, new headers, new MagnaFlow mufflers, a new gas tank, a new battery, a new radiator, and a new carburetor. Overall, a great running and driving car. It does need a wheel bearing and a U-joint. Possible trades being considered. Asking $7,500 or best offer for this 1963 Ford Fairlane 500. And guys, I think that's an incredible price for that car. Tell me what you think in the comments. Hey, and if you like this channel, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell. You want to get notified when these videos drop so that you can have the earliest access possible to try and catch these cars that's up for sale before they get gone. Number 5 is a car that everyone seems to enjoy whenever I find one that I can showcase for sale, and this one's no exception. 1965 AMC Marlin, listed at Pendleton, Indiana for $4,500. Up for sale is a classic car that is incredibly hard to find in any condition and is being sold by the original owner. This is a two-toned black and red color 1965 AMC Marlin that has been driven only 300 miles on the new motor. This is a great running and driving daily driver that will always draw a crowd wherever you go because of its rarity. However, it does currently need the brakes bled to be safe and roadworthy and a new starter wire replaced. It is powered by a new rebuilt 327 engine paired to an automatic transmission. A brand new black interior has been installed and looks wicked. The body is solid and the paint is faded in some areas, which gives this great looking car great character. All glass is good and everything electrical works fine, and the whole package is topped off by classic chrome 5-spoke mags. The seller needs to sell to finance his house, so he's motivated to sell, asking $4,500 or best offer. If you know a viewer that is a fan of the show and you're looking for a great birthday gift to give them, I invite you to check out the American Rod Shop store. You can find the link to the store over in the video's description. And in the store, you'll find great t-shirts, hoodies, mouse pads, coffee mugs, posters, and much, much more. All make great gift items. And the sale of these items goes back in to support this channel. Okay, guys, number 6 is another original owner selling his car. This one is a 1964 Buick Electra 225, listed in Las Vegas, Nevada for $9,300. Up for sale is another one-owner classic car, this one being a beige 1964 Buick Electra 225, powered by the original 424 cubic inch 7.0-liter V8 engine, coupled up to the original automatic transmission. With only 55,000 original miles, this Buick starts and sounds good and is a well taken care of, strong running car that runs and sounds so smooth. This is a 100% original clean Nevada desert car with a solid rust-free body and still has the original paint that displays nicely. The original brown interior has been well maintained and only has a couple of small splits in the bench seat. Everything electrical works well, including the power seats, and it features power steering as well. Comes with a clean title and is asking a low $9,300 or best offer. The seller is considering trades plus cash as an option, and viewing is by appointment only. Okay, here's the third and final trivia question. What was the last year cassette players were offered as factory options in a vehicle? If you know the answer to that, drop it in the comments for fun, and we're about to check all these answers at the end of this video. Up next is number 7, and this one is a 1969 Chevrolet El Camino listed in Phoenix, Arizona for $13,000. Up for sale is a classic white 1969 Chevrolet El Camino with a 1968 grille. It is powered by a 454 big block Chevy with TH400 automatic transmission. This El Camino runs and drives good, but there is a small transmission leak, but it does not affect the shifting. This car has had a lot of new parts added, way too many to list here, but here's the short list. New front disc brakes, new rear air shocks, new dual electric radiator fans, new summit gauges, new Edelbrock carburetor, new battery, new valve cover gaskets, new plug wires, new chrome transmission pan, and new chrome engine pan. This car also features vintage AC, vintage radio with infinity speakers and tweeters. Car will be sold mounted with the stock 14-inch wheel and hubcaps. All chrome is there, and it has new front and rear bumpers. The seller has another hood to go with the car, which features cowl induction. To finish this car up, it just needs some minor body work and repaint, or just drive it as is. The black interior looks good, and the seller has the original bench seat to go back in if you wanted. This car comes with a restored title, and the seller is asking $13,000 or best offer for this 1969 Chevrolet El Camino. Okay, let's go ahead and announce the winner for the little 148 scale 1957 Chevrolet Taxi we presented as giveaway in the last video. And that winner is Jaffo Sawyer. Jaffo Sawyer, the winner. Contact me at AmericanRodShop@yahoo.com for details, and I'll send your prize out to you totally free, won't cost you a dime. Moving on with number 8, this one is a 1926 Nash Ajax sedan. listed for $9,000 in Petaluma, California. Up for sale is a true and rare classic car in every sense. This is a 1926 Nash Ajax sedan that is all original and runs and drives great, and is a fun car to drive that is definitely an eye catcher. The Ajax was an American automobile brand manufactured by the Nash Motors Company of Kenosha, Wisconsin. It was manufactured in 1925 and 1926. The Ajax was produced in the newly acquired Mitchell Motors Company plant in Racine, Wisconsin. This Nash is powered by the original 170 cubic inch 2.8 liter i6 engine with a manual transmission. This car was repainted just a few years back and still really looks fantastic. This Nash still has the original interior that came from the factory, and although aged, it is still in relatively great condition. This car has always been well maintained and garage kept all of its life. If you are looking for an original, authentic, antique classic car, then this one is for you. The seller's asking a very low $9,000 or best offer for this rare 1926 Nash Ajax sedan. For tonight's video, we're going to be giving away this very hard to find Matchbox 1934 Chevrolet Masters Coupe, and we'll draw for it in the next upcoming video. To enter into this contest, all you have to do is, first of all, be a subscriber. Secondary, you need to drop the number 34 in the comments, not the chat live stream. The chat live stream goes away at the end of the video. But if you will drop it in the comments, it will be in there secure for you to be able to win. And thirdly, enter as often as you want to. For every time that you drop the number 34, that'll be another opportunity for the process to select your comment. Number 9, 1955 Plymouth Belvedere, listed in Eudora, Kansas for $10,000. Up for sale is a beautiful two-toned turquoise and white 1955 Plymouth Belvedere two-door hardtop with an older, mild customization job. This car is powered by the original flathead 230 inline six-cylinder engine with the two-speed automatic transmission, and it runs and drives good. The customization features a louvered hood, the body was lowered, and fake lake pipes were installed for show. It has a 54 Chevy grille, tinted windows with perfect glass, an original fully functionable 6-volt system, new brake components, and wide white wall tires to top it off. It was given a new mild custom interior that is very comfortable. This is a very cool daily driver and will turn heads wherever it goes. It is not perfect by no means, and the paint has some chips and cracks and some rust, but it's cool, unusual body style. Asking $10,000 and no trades, but the price is negotiable for this 1955 Plymouth Belvedere two-door hardtop. Now, before we reach the 10th and final car in this video, if you would, at the end of the video, drop in the comments what was your favorite car in this video and why. I always get a kick out of reading your guys' stories. Some of these cars relate to cars you might have had in the past. Drop it in the comments for fun. We'll see what everybody's got to say. Hey guys and gals, thank you so much for sticking in here with me to number 10. This next one's a very nice one. 1956 Packard Executive, listed in Duluth, Minnesota for $12,000. Up for sale by its third owner is this well-optioned and garage-kept two-tone blue 1956 Packard Executive sedan with only 67,000 original miles on it. It is powered by a 352 V8 and automatic transmission, with which both have been rebuilt with upgraded parts. This car runs and drives very well and features the twin traction rear end with torsion level suspension. The original blue paint looks fantastic and displays very nicely. It comes with the rare dual rear antennas. It has all new brakes and tires and recently has been serviced. The fuel tank sprung a leak, so it does have a fuel cell in the trunk currently. The current owner is in the process of searching for the correct fuel tank to replace it. The blue interior is all original and in immaculate condition. Dealer installed plastic cover is still on the back seat, and the front was just removed a few years ago. The car comes with a clean title, and the seller is asking $12,000 or best offer for this 1956 Packard Executive. Okay, here's the answers to the trivia questions. How many did you get right? Back to the Future was the movie starring Michael J. Fox that brought the DeLorean back to the public's attention. Answer number 2 was the 1960s. In the 1960s, about 7% of all cars produced were convertibles. And the answer to the third one, the last automaker to offer cassette players in their vehicles was Lexus, and that was the year 2010. They had actually held out for the last 10 years after everybody else had dumped the cassettes and offered them as factory options in their cars. Well, that wraps up another video episode for American Rod Shop. I appreciate so much each and every one of you guys and gals being a viewer each video and each week. I just want to say God bless each and every one of you, and I will see you all in the next